Power on. Bluetooth mode. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Let's try that again. That was nice. Come to YouTube if you can, so I can see your comments here. And say Hare Krishna or something, so see who's here. Guys, what's the point, man? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Nitai Gauranga, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Gauranga Nityananda. Haribo, everybody. Sorry, I started a little bit late, but because I've been traveling, had some issues. They all worked out, though. With Krishna, it made him work out really easily, too. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Mm. Mm. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Go Ranga, Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Power off.
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, okay, where are we at here? Got a new place here, man. This place is pretty nice. Man, the heart of Pattaya. Man, is this place fucking degraded? I can't believe it, man. I came in Saturday night, man. People are all over the place, stumbling around. There's prostitutes everywhere. It's unbelievable. This is Sodom and Gomorrah, man, and they're here. I feel so inspired. I might even go on Sankirtan with a bum foot. Even got, hey man, we don't have just 5G here, we have 6G. Good internet. 6G. Well, I wonder what's going to happen here being in 6G. Let's see. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Here's the link. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's like, Krishna, the more degraded the place is, the more Krishna gets inspired to show his potency. It's like he gets enthused. Oh, we got a challenge here. Yeah, and they have everything here. Everything. I just took a look around. It's changed in the last 6 years. There's all material things that you could ever imagine here. There's shops with big malls and Unbelievable, man. This is okay. Invite guests here. Okay, all right. Here's the link here if you want to come on and chant. Come on, make some extra spiritual advancement. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Yeah. Krishna. Last time I was here, I did a 30 fast. It was amazing. Had a lot of energy too. I did Sankirtan, 30-day fast for the Sankirtan, and chanting. I did 3 or 4 classes a day. So no problem. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama. Yeah, I got this hotel right on the beach. It's amazing, right on the beach, and it's cheap, and it's nice. It's got everything. It's like, yeah, it's really amazing. 6G, nice people. Right to the beach is right there, and usually these things would be really expensive. And yeah, Krishna's really making arrangement. Yeah, it's just it's great, the whole thing. I feel inspired. The other place was okay. I was trying to heal my foot, but it was kind of just boring, really too quiet. There's just nothing going on there. Here we got some action. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, some challenge. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. All right, we got some takers here. All right, salted bread.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
I don't know if you're ready for this place here, salted bread. This is Sodom and Gomorrah here.
Gurudev, let's make prostitute dance on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah. They do. I tell you, they do. They like it.
Let's stop their material things and make them dance wherever they are.
Yeah. They're really bored. They said they're just sitting there, on the massage place, and just sitting there, so fucking bored, miserable.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Very bored.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah, it's a great hotel here too. You just come in and you pay a straight fee. You could stay one day or whenever day. It's always the same price, and it's pretty cheap, for this place. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Gita, all right. Gita. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Ram,
Rama Rama Hari
Ram,
Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Hari,
Hari Rama
Hari,
Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Hari,
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hari
Hari,
Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Hari,
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna. Oh,
Krishna,
mute your mic there,
Krishna,
Salted. Just keep one chanter. Krishna 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 Nityananda 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 Gora Chandra 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Krishna, Krishna, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Majalila. Liberation of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Chapter 6 in Majalila in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Ah, a little bit of the introduction here. A summary of the sixth chapter is given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrita Pravatasha as follows. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered the temple of Jagannath, he immediately fainted. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya then took him to his home. Meanwhile, Gopinath Acharya, the brother-in-law Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, stopped and talked to him about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's acceptance of sannyas and his journey to Jagannath Puri. After hearing about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's fainting and being carried to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, people crowded there to see the Lord. Sri Nityananda Prabhu and other devotees then visited the Jagannath temple. And when they came back to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu regained consciousness. Okay. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Text number 1. I offer my respectful obeisances to Lord Gaurachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who converted the hard-hearted Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the reservoir of all bad logic, into a great devotee. See, isn't that interesting? The reservoir of all bad logic was Sarvabhauma. He was impersonalist at the time. See, and so your logic is always going to be bad, whether you're nature not logical. That's how I was able to discern.
I think Guru Maharaj is breaking. Can you hear him, Salted Bread?
No, he's breaking. The internet in
Internet problem.
Malaysia. Yeah, it's
he's
not that strong.
he's in Malaysia now?
Somewhere near in Malaysia, Thailand, somewhere.
Okay.
Now, is it working?
Gurudev, your internet is very slow there. So it's breaking from Gita side and my side. Should you come out of the video? Yeah.
No, stay. No. Absolutely. Mhm. Oh, Yeah, well, back, but new place. You never know what another thing to work out. But now it seemed, yeah. We'll see what's going on. Okay, where were we at here before? Did I lose my thing here? Where's this? Yeah, let's see here. Yeah. So yeah. So even on the Mayavadi level of consciousness, which people, they're people on the path of self realization. Usually, they get to that point of they're seeking liberation. That's one of the four goals of life. See, there's economic development, there's sense gratification, so you can, or economic development, so you can enjoy sense gratification. You got to work for it. Proof of work, You're going to have sense gratification. Well, you got to prove that you're worthy of it. You got to work for it. And religiosity, another thing, you got to study to be religious. All of this. See, four goals of life. And then there's sense gratification, economic development, um, religiosity, and then ultimately liberation. Usually you get burnt out on these other things, and maybe you think, so then you go and you start meditating, or you're following paths of yoga or something to attain salvation. Or a savior comes like Jesus and gives you something like salvation. See, so, but still, you're not completely logical. You can look at Christians. See, because they're not. Usually, if you only get salvation, and you're not understanding the full truth. See, so there's always going to be some lack of information. So that's why even on that level of salvation, it's not enough, because you don't understand how the Lord, his deeper knowledge of the truth, that he has not only one form or one son, one form that nobody knows. See, this it's illogical, these things. God, the unlimited God, has only one son, like this kind of thing. Only one devotee, and they don't even know what a devotee is. See, it's just on that level, it's not clear. The God is still, it's not, supreme personality of Godhead has a face, he has a personality, he has characteristics and things like that. That is not known to the majority of mankind. And then even if you born in India and you're studying about it, it's without the life, because you know but don't know, you see but you don't see, because it's that devotional potency that wakes you up. See, the Lord brought that. He brought that to Sarvabhauma, and converted him into a devotee where all these things can be known. This is so confidential. That's why it's not surprising, unless people come here and their hearts are touched by this preaching, they don't get to know what you guys get to know, what we get to know. Because it's so confidential. You got to come a certain way. There's a certain door to that. That's the disciplic succession. That's it, man. Otherwise, you're always illogical. And practically, when I was in the Narayan Raj group, and I would try to have discussions with the most intelligent of them, I found their logic was not clean. It wasn't clear. His wasn't clear. I mean, I can't help it. I've been fucking spoiled. I spoil the Lord Chaitanya. He'll spoil you. Literally, you get spoiled, and then you can't have faith in anything else. But such a deep level of the absolute truth that he brought. Only he brought this. That's how, in a sense, we're going to win, and people will come, because gradually, as the atmosphere gets purified, people will start to see, wow, this is we're looking for shelter. We want knowledge. Knowledge is even the elites, even the ones running this world, consider knowledge, the occult knowledge or the higher knowledge, to be precious. See, but that's just one level. That's just the occult, it's motivated and it's impure. because it's part of the Maya, the illusory potency. See, but it's attractive knowledge. See, yeah, and then this knowledge is the best of all. You become really clear. Your energy is really it's purified, and and the happiness is clean and clear and magnanimous and munificent. It just naturally wants to give and wants to share, enlighten, that kind of stuff. So Lord Chaitanya raised Sarvabhauma to that becoming converted. When he accepted Lord Chaitanya. See, that's what Lord Chaitanya said. If people don't accept me, they will be destroyed. Well, Sarvabhauma finally did. He accepted him as guru. Now, instead of trying to teach him, you notice, isn't that what it's all about? Sarvabhauma was on a lower platform of consciousness until he simply accepted Lord Chaitanya as a superior person, superior realization, superior understanding. And then, boom, he could understand the glories of the absolute truth. Yeah. You see, it always comes down to the same focal point. The truth is universal. That's why this is for everybody. Everybody can, there's a part in us that can understand this because there's that level where we're all connected to it. We all have natural love for God, even in Maya, even the lowest persons, even here in Pattaya. Here in Pattaya, people are naturally lovers of God. See, but they're lovers of God's illusion. That's the problem, man. And it just causes inauspiciousness. That's why even in the mode of goodness, people think, oh, that is so auspicious to be a regulative devotee, or do austerities and everything. But there's always faults in that too, because it's not perfect understanding. Okay? See, you're not standing under the perfect knowledge. See, that devotion only gives, pure devotion gives this perfect knowledge. And Lord Chaitanya's line, and we're in it, wants to give that awakening. That seed of this ecstatic devotion goes out to whoever will receive that seed. See, like you could say that people are like the wombs, like a bunch of wombs out there. Can I be a little graphic? I don't know why I do this. Maybe some fish bones. There's a lot of pussies out there. See? But are these pussies, wombs, are they barren? Do they have some ovum there to penetrate and cause this holy birth? Okay. So, see, it's a spiritual thing though. Nothing to do with down there. It's up here. That kind of pussy. So you pussies out there, don't be a pussy. Or be a pussy. Be the right kind of pussy. Receive the word of God. Receive this knowledge. But you got to receive it. You got to follow the instructions of the spiritual master, the active principle of spiritual life. Come here, you listen. I don't want you to blindly believe in this stuff. Just come here and listen. Come here and listen and hear, associate with these devotees, get purified. Just like Sim, you can see he's getting purified. He says, wow, I'm starting to love these. I love these devotees. I love being here. I love this. It wasn't always like that for him. He was kind of like, trying to figure it out and this and that, false egos and all that. But gradually get purified. See, why? By hearing and associating and dialoguing with the devotees, just like Sarvabhauma. He did the same thing. Yeah, Lord Chaitanya came. See, he was a barren pussy, man. Just nothing couldn't receive that injection. Yeah, yeah. See, so that always the same thing. Yeah, the Vitae pussies. That's the problem. The Vitae pussies are not developed pussies. It's like a little baby. See, little babies can't have babies, you know. Just a little baby. That's the Vitae bhaktas are there. I like that. They're not developed yet. They need to do more rules, more regular work for you. Yeah, work for your salvation. Go get a few more Narayam Rajas and Radhanas and Jaipatakas. You know, you get a few more of those for a few lifetimes. I don't know if anybody's ready. You can come here. Hey, man, we got, we got the Royal Road here, man. We're you can come right in, man. Come right into the kingdom, man. Doors open, open door policy here. But who will come? Who will understand these things? A lot of you guys, I'm going to tell you just directly, Kamsa's got you. Kamsa's got you in fear. You know who Kamsa is? That's your gurus, man. Kamsa was a religiously devout. He was a hypocritically devout person. See? And no, you know how many people? Vrindavan was just down the fucking road. And almost nobody would go because they were afraid. That's you, ISKCON devotee, Gaudi Smiti, and all of you guys out there. You're afraid to come here. This is the new Vrindavan, man. I just tell you, like, this is conclusive, man. It really is. This is the new Vrindavan, but Kamsa, those who are servants of Kamsa, the hypocritically devout, you know, those gurus sitting on the high seats, man, coming out of those Mercedes Benzes out there, you know, and getting all this fake worship like Pundraka. They're the Pundrakas of the world, and they're keeping you from coming here, man. Yeah? So we come to you by the video and just encourage you, and we come and smash those illusions. Just like Krishna came to Mathura. Yeah, we come to ISKCONs and Gaudiya Samitis, and we smash their illusions, man, boldly, clearly, logically, ecstatically, till where they cannot deny it anymore. See? And we make those pussies mature so they can receive the word and have the you know, that experience of not born of flesh and blood, but born of the word of truth coming to you. We force this expansion and this growth. Yes, Lord Chaitanya's way, whether you ask for it or not, he came to give it. You know how we have totalitarianism in this world? You know, you have tyrants. Well, the Lord's a transcendental tyrant. He comes here, he wants to rule. It's like this Klaus Schwab. These guys represent the tyrant. They want to rule. They want to have a one world government. They want you to be a peon, you know, and a serf. As you know, and they're going to be the elite sitting on the big thrones, you know, the Hunger Games, Hunger Games society, and you're going to be the hungry. That's their idea. You keep you in hunger, and then you'll be controlled and in fear. That's my Lord's Maya. Don't try to get it out of on your own. We're out of it, and we've got protection. Just come get protection, you know. The Lord will give you the protection. Otherwise, the hypocritically devout, your gurus, your leaders are all your masters. You know what the proof is? Not one of you guys can come here and have a dialogue. That's proof that you're pussies. You're real pussies, real baby pussies, man. Real cowards. I can't help it. Yeah, of course you're a coward. You have a lot to lose. You think, you know, this is the thing. They think they're losing is losing their money, losing their devotion, devotees, you know, giving them false praise. You know what you would lose, what Putana lost, the life she got from illusion. And then she got life from being a real devotee of Krishna. See, that's what we're going to do. We're going to suck that life, that illusion out of this world, man. so that the real truth can come in, that you are a devotee of the transcendental Lord and can get transcendental happiness, not that false happiness of being some big false guru, man. You're no guru in the eyes of real devotees. You're no spiritual masters. You don't even know what spirit is. You're not spirited. You got to prove that you know what spirit is, because when you're spiritive, you got to be like a wild stallion in this world and fucking kick ass, not kiss ass like you guys. You're all ass kissers. Every one of these guys, ass kissers. There's just nothing. And you guys, you serving ass kissers. That's the truth. Like pussies. That's right. This is the lubrication. Yeah, these guys, how are they any better than you out there? You followers of these gurus, how the hell are they any better than you? What, they took initiation from Prabhupada? What does that have to do spiritually? What is a symptom? This is what everybody needs to learn. They need to look at what are the symptoms of spiritual advancement. Lots of profuse tears in the eyes, chanting like a madman, ecstatic devotion, laughing like a madman, and relishing. That's what happens when you're relishing the service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead in ecstasy, in the effective stage. See, then you see things as they are. You see pussies as pussies, cowards as cowards. You see dry pussies as dry pussy, can't penetrate. See? And you see the lubricated pussy. This is the pussy. See, this is the pussy that needs to be penetrated. Are those ears wet with eagerness to hear the absolute truth? Hey, that's the path, man. They had the banana in the fire without knowing that they need to be banana in the fire. Exactly, man. You gotta. Yes. All right. What else we got here? See, I offer my respectful obeisances to Lord Gaurachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who converted the hard-hearted Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the reservoir of all bad logic, into a great devotee. So, as long as you don't understand the absolute truth or accept it when it's in the mist, and don't agree to be saved, you're going to always have bad logic. It'll always mislead you and other people who take shelter of your bad logic. This is the whole problem. Everybody is more or less illogical till you become a real devotee of the Lord, a transcendentally situated devotee of the Lord. You're always going to be logical. Everyone should take shelter of the knowledge coming from an ecstatic, intimate devotee of the Lord. Devotee, ecstatic devotee, purified devotee. Their hearts are purified. They get clear understanding and logic, and they can see where the real path is and what isn't. What is a useless path? Useless in the sense it'll take you so many lifetimes of wasting your time. Just once you take shelter of the truth, there's nowhere else to go. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do this process and that process. When you go to these spiritual masters who are not really masters yet, then you always have to go somewhere else, because that's not it. The false devotee is not it. For anything false is not it. You got to do real. What's real is eternal. The eternal devotee of the Lord is eternal. The spiritual master is eternal. That's the place to go. There's nowhere else to go. This is the eternal path. All we do is go deeper into it, and we prove that that's true. See, we are always going deeper. You see people here making mega advancement, and these people are the same. You go into the Vaidhi level, they're all the same. They don't make any progress. It's like so slow. It's like imperceivable, even to them. I see that on all paths. Once these people are New Age people, they're usually New Age their whole lives. Once they're Vaidhi Bhaktas, they're New Age, they're Vaidhi Bhaktas their whole lives, and Varnashram Dharma forever. It's literally forever for them in this life. Look how many people have went from Varnashram Dharma to regulative devotion to spontaneous ecstatic devotion. I haven't found one because they don't go the right way. They need the shiksha of an associate of Lord Chaitanya. Not Narayan Raj. He didn't make it. Prove it. You can't prove it. None of you can prove that he made it or you made it through him. Not one. Come here and prove it. But you can't. So you lost, everybody. You all should just come here and take the wonderful mercy of Lord Chaitanya that we have, and we show you every day that we've got it. That we're not bluffers, bullshitters, leaders like you. See, I'm shadow boxing today. Boxing my Lord's shadow. You take shelter in the shadow of the Lord, this is what you get. A rebuke. That's the mercy. All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all glories to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. All glories to Advaita Acharya, and all glories to the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. In ecstasy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went from Acharya Nala to the temple of Jagannath. After seeing Lord Jagannath, he became very restless due to love of Godhead. That's one of the qualities. A peaceful devotee becomes restless, but that doesn't destroy his peace. That's another level of that peace, you know. See, people only understand Jesus, the peace that surpasses all understanding. But what surpasses that is this restlessness in devotion. Very restless. I get very restless. You notice? Very restless. I'm restless now. Restless, wrestler, restless, wrestling. You ready to wrestle the Maya, man. Wrestle. Let's wrestle, man. Remember? The first thing Krishna came to Mathura, he started to wrestle Mustika, and he wrestled them and pinned them on the mat. And then he jumped onto the arena where Kamsa was and started pouncing on him, pulverizing him. He didn't care. He didn't care about any regulations about how you shouldn't jump out of the arena. He just jumped right out of the bleachers, right out of the arena, and started wrestling with with Kamsa and beating him with his fists. Lord Chaitanya went swiftly to embrace Lord Jagannath. But when he entered the temple, he was so overwhelmed with love of God that he fainted to the floor. Isn't it amazing how when you hear these things, you want to know what this is the problem. People don't know who Radharani is. You'll never know who Radharani is until you look deeply into Lord Chaitanya's pastimes and how he came to relish that mood. See, that mood of Radharani is Radharani. That's why the Manjaris, they relished the mood of Radharani, and that was Radharani. That was their service. You wanted to meet with Radharani, you want to know about Radharani, you had to go to the Manjaris or to the Gopis, and they could teach you about what they knew about Radharani. Otherwise, nobody knows. Only the intimate associates of the Lord know the true nature of Krishna and his personality and what he likes, what he dislikes. He loves being around real devotees who have real devotion. That's why you're lucky there. What's his name? Sim. When you start to feel attracted to being around real devotees here like that, that's your that's the grace, man. That's your saving grace, is that attraction to devotees and devotion. See, like Amy there. Better late than never, right, Amy? Watch out, I might start spanking Amy. Sometimes I like to spank her. Do you like to be spanked, Amy? You ever get spanked? Lord Chaitanya when Lord Chaitanya fell down, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya happened to see him. When the watchman threatened to beat the Lord, see, people, that's your Vaidhi Bhaktas out there. They always want to beat ecstatic devotees, huh? There you go. There's your first obstacle. There's the first obstacle. As soon as you see an ecstatic devotee, you want to beat them, right? You think that's not going on now? They want to beat the devotees. See, all the truth is in these pastimes. See? Didn't they want to beat Lord? Obviously, Jesus was an ecstatic personality, right? They wanted to beat him. They did beat him. Actually, let's beat this guy. Let's beat him up, man. Let's whip him. Let's verbally abuse him. Let's put a crown of thorns on that guy, man, and let's crucify that guy, man. Let's get rid of him. Let's crucify him. Let's make him out. See, crucifixion is you make the person out to be a criminal. Only criminals get crucified, so they made, this is the criminal. See, so the devotees, when they're here in the world, the people in illusion, and especially the religionists, they consider them criminals. Don't they say about Gaur Haridas, he's a criminal, right? He's committing a crime of being too happy, too ecstatic, and too clear, too truthful. So, we don't want criminals like that in this world. See, that's the Maya reverses everything. See, it speaks about itself. It's kind of like in the world. In the world, the criminals now, see, the real criminals now are praised by the demons. They get let out of jail now. The real criminals, the hard one, they want to let them out of jail. They let them do whatever they want. They like this kind. And then the ones who are good people, they put in jail, or they want to. Yeah, that's why you see sometimes the truth is held back. Bhaktivinoda held back the truth, some truth, put it in his books, of course. Bhaktisiddhanta also, he spoke a little more truth, but held back still. And Prabhupada also spoke some truth, held back. Didn't give you the full brunt of the truth. They wanted to get more fish in a barrel. It's easier to get these people that on that level. So Sarvabhauma was very surprised to see the personal beauty of the Lord Chaitanya, as well as the transcendental transformations wrought in his body due to love of God. See, Sarvabhauma was at least that intelligent. See, he read in the scriptures that there's these transcendental symptoms. And he thought, he was surprised to see, wow, this is, he saw, but he was not clear about it because he's still not converted, still illogical. Can't put it all together, not quite clear, just kind of like these devotees now. They read in the scriptures about these ecstatic devotional symptoms, but still they're not clear enough and purified enough to accept them. See, you could say that's like the Narayan Raj group, Radhakund Babaji's. They read about all these things, and they may even consider they're on that level in their minds, but not in their hearts, not in the purified heart. No. up in here in their speculations. See, but when they're not clear about when they see that in devotees to take shelter of that, they're afraid of that. They don't believe in that. It seems like a threat, just like the Pharisees, that Jesus was, his truth, his grace and truth seemed to be a threat, an apparent threat to their position. See, because it's a threat to your position if you're not really who you are. If you're not really a spiritual master, the truth is a threat to your position. People may disbelieve in you, which would be good for them and good for you to disbelieve in yourself, and take shelter of the truth. The truth is with you forever. It's a very solid house. Guru Tattva is a very solid foundation for your house to live in forever, but not false gurus. Look, in the past times, Pundraka's kingdom was destroyed. Your kingdoms will be destroyed, you false gurus. If you're not an ecstatic devotee with deep level and mature ecstatic devotion, you take that position and people take shelter of you, the whole house of cards falls at a point. Because your life is not on the found of real guru tattva, even a real took it to understand that deep level of Prabhupada, which he did not reveal outwardly. Yeah. Jesus said that too. You're perfect acharya because you draw from all previous ecstatic wells. Exactly, and that's even the Old Testament is an ecstatic well. Oh, those verses, the not all of them, but many choice verses in there about how you. Well, anyway, I have to refresh my memory. I haven't read the Bible in a long time. I should do it again because there's a lot of good stuff in there. These essential verses are beautiful. It's just, I'm pretty clear about your position and word. I have been listening to you for years continuously. You grow the seed of baby Krishna within me every day, all the time, because I believe. Yeah, I believe too. I believe in you there, Amy. I'm a believer. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained unconscious for a long time. Meanwhile, the time for offering. Why don't we get some devotees up here? Come on, let's spice up this thing a little bit. Come on, man. Let's spice it up. Here's the link again. Come on, Amy. Why don't you come up? Fani, come up. Let's get some devotees up here. I want to hear a word. Not just my word. I want to hear your word. Yeah. Oops. Let me get the link here. Krishna Gauranga Nityananda. There we go. Got one. Salted bread. All right. Give us a report, Salted bread. What's happening?
Yes, Gurudev, I'm excited that you are in somewhere in the near the beach and you're, while you're chanting and by you even walking, you can, liberate a lot of people over there. And 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 with your classes, I just gave a recent classes, so I feel purified, I feel happy, and I feel more ecstatic, Gurudev.
See, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The Lord wants, when you do some service, like bring Krishna out, it's inspiring. You get more inspiration. Yeah, it's great. There's a taste in preaching, very special taste. And it
Yes, Gurudev.
enlivens others. Yeah, it enlivens others too.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's get some others up here. Come on, get your little booties up here. Yeah. What else? Anything else?
Nothing, Gurudev. I have one of my client coming from Japan, and 27th he's going. So I just see my arrangement to come to your place, and let me figure where you are staying, and I'll just see if I can come down to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 It's yeah. We'll see how it goes here. This is my first night. I did first day actually. So I'm just. It's day. Just getting day. I'll kind of walk around a little bit and see how it
Yes,
goes.
Gurudev.
Yeah. It's quite intense here. I mean, really, it's like the people. I can't believe how many people are here. They're all. Where the hell they come from? They must. I guess they come for the pussies.
No, no, Gurudev. Basically, Asia is quite, quite densely populated. Whether you want any sex or something, but still, it's very populated. In India, Indonesia, Malaysia, it's a lot of people. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. So there's a lot of people over here. And you said the right thing, actually. In India, ISKCON, there's a lot of Gurudev acts like a all the other Guru Maharaj acts like a king, and they go in a big car, and they are, a lot of devotees running behind them. They make them slaves. Feel like them. If you make them feel somebody making slaves, people start thinking they're slaves. And they become like slave, and they can never be empowered. So now I feel empowered, as you said. That even I may be stronger than somebody who is into sitting in a Gurudev position in India. So I feel that strongness in your class, Gurudev. So let's have a word
Yeah,
from, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, a little bit on that too. Before we get to Amy here, we're going to get to her soon, quite soon. And yeah, and so that's basically what we're doing. From if you look at the model, see the models are the past. You can learn like it's like, very much like in crypto. You look at the past patterns and they repeat. It's like an algorithm that repeats. It's this Maya, it repeats. And so when Krishna became very ecstatic in Vrindavan, see, he was taken as a baby and brought from Mathura, which is the abode of hypocritically devout persons. The leaders were in charge, especially Kamsa. He was like the guru. He was in charge of the kingdom. So, but he was hypocritical. He was not a pure devotee. See, but many people thought he was. That's why Jarasandha gave respect to Kamsa. See, Jarasandha was a very religious person. He was a. I'm telling you, we're dealing with the higher echelons of the Maya here. These are the secrets of secrets that never been revealed before. I'm telling you, nobody. Prabhupada didn't reveal it. Bhaktivinoda didn't. They hinted about this stuff, but they didn't reveal what's being revealed now, because it's very juicy. The truth is amazing. It shows you that this stuff is real. These are not just stories in the Bhagavatam. These are actual incidences that actually happen, and they happen again. They're happening now. So Krishna, as a little child, had to nourish his bhakti. He goes to Vrindavan with ecstatic devotees, and he's juicing up, man, over the years. Gets mature, you notice. Then he starts to have mature relations with see, Radha represents devotion. See, the devotion matures, and therefore the understanding matures. See, it matures. Then he feels that magnanimous mood, and he wants to go to what do you call it? Mathura, to preach now and to destroy the obstacles. And the hypocritically devout obstacle is a big one. People believe in the hypocrites, but that keeps them in sin. See, all their sins remain because of belief and faith in the last vestige is the hypocritically devout in religion. This is what Jesus confronted. This is what Krishna confronted, Lord Chaitanya confronted, and Gaur Haridas is confronting too now. This is a rerun of those times. So we're coming to Mathura now in the form of ISKCON. See, it's a con still. ISKCON, you're ISKCONing, you're being conned there because your leaders are hypocrites. They're hypocrite. I don't care how honest of a hypocrite they are. Just like Jarasandha never lied, but he was a hypocrite. You know why? He said he was worshiping God, but he didn't. He couldn't help it. He was in illusion. Somebody had to break him out of his illusion. Just like now, you guys, you're honestly hypocrites. You're honestly liars. You know why? Because God's true form is ecstatic. He's clear. He's logical. And he's coming for you. Yeah, he's clear, he's logical, and all of that. Yeah, and so people, they think, they believe in the illusion is true, and that's that false resident. Remember, Putana, false resident of Vrindavan. So Krishna came to, hey, this is not the real God. The real God is in Vrindavan. The real God is ecstatic. The real God is purified by devotion. See, these potencies are in Vrindavan, and with the Vrindavan devotee, they give that devotee clarity, that give that devotee spiritual power, they give that devotee logic, and the greatest happiness in the universe, greater than the demigods. You know, in heaven, people think that happiness in heaven, they don't know what bhakti is. They can know here. Yeah, what do you think, Amy? Penny for your thoughts. You have to give you a lot of pennies if you have a lot of thoughts.
Well, I have a lot of thoughts all the time. I mean, I always have a lot of thoughts. That's what I do, is think. And yeah, exactly what you said. I mean, you know, when Krishna went to Mathura, is that what it's called? Mathura?
Mathura.
Mathura, I'm sorry. He left Radha then, though. Isn't that when she was really pissed off that he left, you know, because he was going to another place and she was not very happy, and she dwelled for many days in that state of withdrawal, or like not being able to be with him, and she didn't want him to go. So what happened with that? Like, but he
Oh,
said
good
he
question.
needed to go. He had to, you know, he had to spread the word. He had to go. Like
Yeah,
Guru Haridas has to go to Vietnam. He has to go to these other countries. He has to leave. Remember how Mary Sachi used to be kind of pissed off that he'd always leave Arizona or
yeah,
leave, you know? Oh,
yeah,
why you always have to
yeah,
leave me?
yeah, yeah. That's a good question. And let's discuss that a little bit here. Yeah. Okay. So he had to leave to do his responsibility. He wanted to be dutiful, and his purpose is twofold. One is to relish ecstasy, and the other is to destroy the obstacles and free people. That's always, the Lord had that mood in Vrindavan, and he also had it as Lord Chaitanya. Okay, so he goes to Vrindavan to do the dutiful thing, and he, in a sense, he did leave Radha there, in a sense. But see, and he did his duty. He killed the thing, and because he had spiritual power to do that, and that's like preaching. But that's a secondary thing. But then when he settled down a bit, he would think about now he'd be worshiping in separation. All he had to do was think about Radha. As a matter of fact, he did that many times in the past times. Even he married these queens, which were a different level of bhakti, just to satisfy them. See, it's like even a guru may have different levels of devotees. Even they satisfied in different ways and different levels of their relationship. Same thing, the Lord satisfies people at different levels. This is all philosophical esotericism in the forms of stories. They unlock the truth, the eternal truth about how the world and the potencies of God work. See, so he goes there, and so he marries these women that are like more reflections of Radha's glory. But he's thinking every time he even has sex with them, because he was doing get some sons out of there, he would have sex with them. You know how when you love somebody and you might be married to somebody else, you think of that person that you really love when you're having sex with them. He was doing that, and the queens got to know that. They thought, he's not even thinking of us when we're together intimately. He's thinking of Radha. He's thinking of that because that's the highest level of devotion. See, he's thinking about those. So the world is like that too. If you're really truly in love with somebody, which, when you have that bhakti, that level of devotion, that's your true love. That's why Radha is fixed on Krishna. That Krishna, Vrindavan, that she didn't want to, even though she could do whatever she wants, she didn't want to leave that picture of her beloved there. She didn't want to see the relationships that they have in Mathura that he would have with these queens on the lesser, because that doesn't it make her ecstatic. She has a deeper relationship with Krishna that makes her ecstatic, deeply ecstatic. Wasn't enough for her. See, and so that mood, it was in Krishna. And so when he was there, he'd be thinking of Radha. And so it was like worship, like we do. We think of Radha's glories and Lord Chaitanya and bhakti and deep levels of it. And we satisfied. Are we really there yet? Are we in the transcendental world yet? Well, yes and no. Yes, we are, but maybe not by place, but by mantra and by separational worship. So that's what we got here. So Lord Chaitanya came to teach us how to do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. And that's what we're doing, though, right? That's what's happening. So
Yeah.
that's pretty perfect because that's what's happening. Because
Yeah,
every
yeah.
day we get to come here and we have like a whole group of people who go on lives and they talk about this, and it's the same word. Sometimes people bring up different pastimes. I love that because I get to hear like little different stories and other
Yeah.
people's input, like how are they feeling about it and how is
Yeah.
it affecting them. I love that.
Yeah.
Like I actually listened to Salted Bread. I'm sorry, I don't know his real name, but um he was in a car driving, I think, with a friend, and he was on
Yeah.
a live, and he was
Yeah.
preaching, the word of this this preaching,
Yeah.
like talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
you and how this particular sangha, how you're preaching, you as a guru has impacted him in such a way, and he was expressing this to his friend. And I thought it was so amazing. Like I was soaking up every word. And the whole time I'm thinking, yeah, yeah, like right on. Like that's what I was exactly like. That's exactly it. But he put his, he was trying to say it with using scripture, pastimes, and in his own way, and then
Yeah.
also translating to his friend. But
Yeah.
I just felt like I could feel the energy of that, and it was so like our sangha,
Yeah.
like it had that oomph, that gumph that we, that everybody gets so energized from and feels like this is happening. This is the Holy Spirit. It's like literally rushing like a wave, like a big psh, 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 like through this whole thing, through us, through it all.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so great because I didn't know him before. I don't know him that well, but he got it, he felt it, he knew what we're talking about, what well not what we are, what you're talking about, but I'm talking about it because you talk about it. So I just say what you say, and then I'm on the same train, I'm on the same, wave, literally, because this is what makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
And it's what it's what it's what keeps me going, basically. To be quite honest, this is what keeps me going in life. Like otherwise, what the fuck? Like everything to me seems like it sucks. I know other people like their lives, like, and I'm not saying that's bad. If you like whatever you do, that's fine, and I'm happy. But I don't, like this is what keeps me going. This is something that makes it have meaning. There's like meaning now. Now there's like something that I can feel like makes sense. Otherwise I feel like I'm lost inside my own weird daydream or something, like it doesn't add up. And then here it all adds up. I don't know if I have the right words, but anyway, I really liked I also love Fani's lately Fani going live, because I think
Yeah,
he's got a lot of great things to say.
yeah,
And I like that he comes from a different perspective about it. You
yeah,
know, he's coming from like a guy who works, you know, like, and he's got a family, and here he is, like, and he also comes from a family that maybe was feeling these very, Vaidi beliefs. I don't know, whatever you guys say,
Brahmin
but
beliefs.
these kind of things. Brahmin. Yeah, he always used that word Brahmin. And so I can't relate to that, obviously, but I like that his perspective, and he comes at it with such a awesome, like, angle, and really like into it, and he seems really cool, and I just think that's so cool. And I really love listening to his
Yeah.
lives. And of course, Lolita stays strong always with those lives. I mean, that woman, she sails us right into Vrindavan with her songs, with her words. I mean, we're like, beam me up, Scotty. I'm right there. When I'm listening to Lolita, her lives, I'm love catching her. I get like it can be the best part of my. These are the best part of my days. Is hearing these lives. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah,
this is
yeah,
it. This
yeah,
is it. We're
yeah,
doing it. It's happening.
exactly. Yeah, it's like the everybody as they mature in this, and you share, and it's a taste. It's a wonderful taste to share with your brothers and sisters your life. Like what's your passion about. I mean, even in the mundane world, these influencers are getting into just sharing their truth, and they're getting very enlivened by it, and the Lord reciprocates. So people even support them because they get value from that. And the Lord is working on all these different levels, even though we call them useless, everything. But for them, they're useful because it's a path. People got to follow a path, man. But when this is here, I'm here to promote this as the best path because it really is, but not everybody can follow it. I don't know, it might be your dharma to follow these kind of gurus here and for the many one life or many life. Who the hell knows? I don't know. But this word has to get out because you can finish your life is not going to be finished in that path in this life or next life. Well, it could be. Who knows? In the next life has to be like this life. You actually have to have the solid foundation of Guru Tattva, the real truth, the real hooked up with the disciplic line to get out of this once and for all. Beyond Brahman, beyond that Sarvabhauma, who is a kind of on a liberated stage, the salvation stage, but still bad logic, not clear enough, and not happy enough. See, you're not in your position of perfect happiness. This is perfect happiness. Is this level? Yeah, go ahead.
And there's a very strong a vibration, a frequency. It's a very strong, like, radio wave. Like, let's say you're tuning in a radio, right, and you can't get a lot of stations in, like, oh, nothing's coming in, you're like, where? And then there's a really strong one, right? This is that, like, this is a very strong frequency, a very strong wave, and people have listened to it and they're like, wow, I'm feeling this, like, this is something. It's a connection. That's a connection. And this is the way that energy works. It connects in a frequency in that sense, And this has become it gets stronger and stronger the longer that it continues, obviously.
The
Like,
broadcast
if it's,
continues.
it's the broadcasting, exactly. So you broadcast it, it just gets stronger and stronger. And this is a very special one, though, like, because if a lot of people jump on, you get a lot of friggin' haters, a lot of trolls, you get a lot of negative, bad feedback kind of idea. Because when people get like really big on YouTube or TikTok or whatever the hell, any social media, the bigger you get, the more you will end up seeing both sides of that, both negative and positive. But here we have something that we really cultivate, so we make it really strong and sacred, and like, and it's very special to us, And we don't want anybody to try to, hurt that in any way. Like, That's why we are like your true followers are so quick to like, if anybody's going to say something bad, to defend it and say, no, because you're wrong. Because we already know, we know what we're talking about. Like, we know we're in a frequency, we know we're in this vibration, we believe in this. So you can't like literally take that away. Like, you can't. It's already happening. It's already happening. It's already broadcasting. It's already happening. So you could say what you want, but you know,
Yeah, that's why.
they can't do anything. They can't
Yeah,
touch it.
that's why, you know.
That's not words I wanted to say, but that's where I went with
Yeah,
that.
no, that's what that's where it is. You get stronger here, and that's why we're the preaching, the message getting stronger, because the devotees are getting stronger here, stronger to withstand the basically the crazy people. You know, people are crazy. You know, when you get this mercy, you become sane. You're really sane. But we're living in a world of people that are crazy, more or less crazy at different levels, because of the taking shelter of imperfection. See, the Lord is perfect. His path is perfect. It's not perfection about me wearing something, perfection about having signs of being perfect. No, well, you have to have signs, but not external signs necessarily. Well, yes, and see, all these things become, you got to reconcile everything, because you need the external signs, but not external signs. That's a paradox. See, you need external signs of the symptoms of internal bhakti, which are the tears in the eyes and the choking of the voice, of being elevated to a very close position with God. Jarasandha didn't have that, neither did Kamsa, because of that hypocrisy of being against the true God. That's really the game. How we're going to win the game, or any realized soul will win the game in their preaching, is whoever begins to accept their message. You literally are raised to the transcendental platform like Sarvabhauma just by accepting Lord Chaitanya as a superior person. Because that's being obeisances. This is feigned obeisances people do. In these religious mood, they go, no. The real proof is the Lord comes in expression in this world through his actual representative. Do you pay obeisances there? Do you give respect there to that preaching? Or do you give respect to the Putana, the false representative of Vrindavan? Or they're speaking when they speak because it's speculations that they don't know. They don't know the truth really yet. There's no truth in them yet. So, see, it has to come in you. Okay? The truth is in the solid truth of real religious principles are hidden in the heart of an unadulterated self-realized soul. One should follow the progressive path they teach. See, that's a verse. So if you don't act like that, you're not following their progressive path. Isn't that what we're doing to a T? Aren't we helping the devotees progress from the Vaidhi platform to the progress of Raganuga and ecstatic devotion? See, the progressive path. See, people, the best they've done or thought they've done was like Narayan Raj and Radhakund Babaji's. They're preaching what they consider a progressive path, but it doesn't get done. You don't get there yet because they're not there yet themselves. See? You got to always be an example of what you're preaching ultimately. Otherwise, you can't really preach it. That has been the problem.
And you always told me that. That's what you always told me. You have to be an example of this preaching. You have to be an example because that's what we're doing. We're setting you up to be the example, because here's the word, follow the word and then be the example. Isn't that how it would work?
Yeah, exactly. You get the word. The word is like building a house. And then when you're
a foundation. Yeah, and then you build.
Yeah, well, even the foundation is building, so it's all building, and so you build the foundation, and then you build the fine work you do, and so this is the fine work. The foundation was basically, God is blue, God is in Vrindavan, God is this. You don't know that God yet, but we explain those details. But you got to become a Shiksha disciple. If you don't give real respect to this, you end up being like a Johann at best. That's the best you can do in the hypocrite. You come here for some material motive, and then you leave with that motive, trying to fulfill that, what you wanted. You came here to be like a teacher and to have your opinion above this one. Well, then you get a place. Krishna has a place for you over there or out there, and you go and be a king in your kingdom, like Ravana. Ravana had his own kingdom. He went to steal Sita in the circle, protected the real one, and he stole something, but it was the fake Sita. That's what Johan has, a fake Sita, fake bhakti. See, it's not conclusive. It's not clear. It's not the real purified version, because he didn't come the right way. You got to come and sincerely become like here for that, and then you get purified.
Wait, like steal bhakti, like the one guy who stole Sita?
Yeah.
But he's a bad guy.
Yeah, see, Ravana was filled with material desires, and he was actually like an impersonalist. He would worship Shiva, who is in that realm, impersonalism. And that's the quality I see in people like that do this, like Johan did. He's not the only one. They're impersonalists in their heart, they're impersonal. They want salvation and liberation. They want to be equal with Guru and God. But actually, they want to be better than. That's what it always turns out to be. You want to be equal with Guru and God, but you want to be better than them. But you have to do the illusion of offending the truth to do that, because it's not true. You'll never be equal or better than Guru. Even like, it's like a person who actually understands this. I don't think I'll ever be equal with Guru or Krishna. I don't want to be. I want to always be Prabhupada, sir. I don't want to be equal with Prabhupada. It's too good to be his servant. If I'm equal with Prabhupada, I wouldn't have any service. But if I'm a servant of Prabhupada, I get so much service I can do. It's in the service that the happiness is, not in trying to be a big, important person like Krishna or important person like a real spiritual master like Prabhupada. That comes along automatically. Prabhupada was never thinking. Even Krishna doesn't think. He likes to be a servant of his devotees. Prabhupada wants to be a servant of Krishna and Lord Chaitanya and you and me and everything. It's all service, service, service is the happiness. This is what Mayavadis don't know. This is what Johan doesn't know. How juicy that you guys, say like Lalita or Fani or you, are that taste you get from just being a servant of devotees. Not only me, but also your brothers and sisters. Like when you do a class or something, you're serving your brother. You inspire them. See, service, 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 service. The happiness of truth is in the service.
Like St. Francis.
Yeah, like what about St. Francis?
The same idea when he says, I don't want to be loved. I want to love. Like I want to be of service. That's what he wanted. I don't want to be understood. I want to understand. I want to be of service. When there is sickness, I want to help them. Where there is this, I want to be of service. Like, isn't that, remember when you gave up all your money all those years ago because you wanted to be like St. Francis and do the mission like that?
Well, yeah, but it's matured into this stage, which is.
No, I know, but it just kind of reminds me of the same idea, though, right? Because you want to be a servant. I'm a servant of the Lord, and I want to be the best servant of the Lord.
It's not even a wannabe anymore. See, you just do it. See, it's a higher taste in that. See, it's not wanting to be. It's not that's a wannabe thing. It's in automatically by getting purified, you just. Wow, what a taste there is to serve my brothers. What a taste there is to serve Prabhupada's order. What a taste there is. It's all taste, 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 taste. It's a higher happiness, higher vibration. It's how people think in the spiritual world. Oh, wow, this is so juicy. To serve my brothers and sisters You're just doing it, and relishing it. No material motive or thought of doing it. It's just, it's a fruit of this kind of bhakti and this kind of association, of this purification. Yeah. See, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, and we are so blessed that we have that, like the opportunity to experience that right
Yeah.
here, right now in this group, which we do all the time. I mean, I've been here over going on over 4 years now,
Yeah.
and my God, does it just get over four
It's
years?
again.
Yeah, and it just gets stronger and stronger and bigger and bigger. So, I mean, I may have started as a little mustard seed, but I'm a budding plant now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it grows and you are the gardener and you water it. And I really believed all those things. That was the first things that you started talking about. You have to understand I didn't know anything about this,
Right. Right.
and all of these things have been true. Like these things did happen. The budding of the plant, the growing of it, the understanding and the embracing of it and feeling it more and more. I mean, that's how it, like you said, the baby Krishna grows in
Yeah.
you. Like even if a woman's pregnant, when you're just first pregnant and it's little in you, you don't even feel anything. You don't even know. You just still yourself, You're just like, all right. I mean, the bigger it gets, yeah, something's
Yeah. Yeah.
happening
Yeah.
there,
Yeah. Like,
because and it's about to because there's no denying it at a certain point,
yeah.
It's happening, whether you want it to or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it does remind me of these metaphors that you
Yeah.
use, because I relate to those metaphors, and they literally are perfect to use for this budding bhakti and for the growing of bhakti, and just coming to satsang every day, listening to your guru, knowing about Guru Tattva and understanding what that means, but having a guru that you believe
Yeah.
in, like with all your heart, and soul, and and this is your guru, and all these things. It just, and that's what
Yeah.
amplifies it. It keeps growing. You're raising a bhakti baby. I mean, a little
Yeah.
Krishna. Do you think that's right, or am
See,
I sort of off
no,
kilter?
no, that's perfect. See, it's the truth that sets you free. So, okay, Krishna is
Yeah.
preaching the truth. I preach the truth that Krishna preaches. Okay, you believe it. See, you become a disciple and friend. What happens? Oh, you become qualified, like Krishna says. Oh, Arjuna, because you're my devotee and my disciple and friend, therefore you're qualified to understand this transcendental truth. It becomes a fruit of that. So that's the path. You're following it. That's your example. That's your preaching to the world. Oh, I followed this. This is the meaning now, because you are an example of that meaning. Therefore, you look at Bhagavad Gita verses, think, yeah, I can relate to that. That's what I done. And yeah, I can understand these things that even Radhanath can't understand, that Narayan Maharaj can't understand, because you're following the real path preached by a real representative of Krishna. And the proof is you get the result. See? The result, by their fruits they shall be known. And you got, well, it must be true, because I'm following what he's saying and I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling this bhakti grow, and I'm feeling it, how real it is. Well, it must not be just a story of Arjuna and Krishna in some storybook. It actually is a path that actually produces transcendence.
Yeah, because the story is actually
Yeah.
happening. That's so weird about it. And I think this is a great example, because I don't know any of this. Like wasn't grown up with this information. I don't know any of this, and I can see this actually happening in my own little dumb life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like when you say the proof is in the pudding, it is. Especially if you take somebody right off the street. That's probably why you like to grab people right off you know the slat, who doesn't know anything about it, and then see, oh, does this work? It's like experimentation in a
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
way, but it does. Like I'm a good experiment, because this does work. And you put, and all of a sudden I hear the verses and these stories, and I'm like, oh my God, that makes perfect sense, because that's actually happening in this
Yeah.
sangha when I never even heard the story
Yeah. Yeah.
before. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I'm like, but that's totally relates to exactly what's happening here. And I mean, so that's wild. It
Yeah,
really is. Anyway, I just wanted to add
when
that
you
in. I'm
get the
sorry.
real guru, when you get the real spiritual master, you're getting Krishna. And what happened with Krishna happens again. So see, the guru is, the Lord uses the guru, the spiritual master, as himself in this world to reproduce what he reproduces as himself. See, so the devotee does that. It, like father, like son. You, like the father passes down the inheritance of his kingdom, of his wealth, to his son, and his son passes it down, makes sons and daughters also, and passes it to them. And then you mature, you pass it to others. See, this is called a disciplic line, a real one, not the fake line. The fake line is the Putana line. She's an imitator. It's an imitation of the real line. We have the real line. That's why it's so confrontive now, this preaching. We're here to confront the real line. I had enough time. I did like Krishna. I went off into my Vrindavan and I juiced up, chanted in ecstasy for a long, long time, and had the battle with Maya in different ways and all that. Now we're ready for the big battle of Kurukshetra. You notice? The big battle is here. So the big battle, okay, so we're here. We're going to, test our little muscles out that we did by all our workouts, bhakti workouts for years and years and years. And now we're ready fucking for the test. Battle of Kurukshetra. See, the Battle of Kurukshetra, man. All hell breaks loose. All right, man. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I think that was a great. I love the way you just said that. Yeah, it's coming down to the nitty gritty, right? We're down to the nitty gritty here.
See,
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Only the real path. Only Krishna can produce such a result like this. So if it's ordained, you're going to see the same kind of battle occurs. Everything, Kamsa getting smashed, basically that's smashing the false ego, reign over the world. And then people became real devotees. The Lord started giving boons. You notice those who accepted Krishna when he came to Mathura got all these boons, man. Oh, man, I give you the boon. Oh, thanks for the flowers. Now you give respect to me and not Kamsa. Oh, no problem here. Hey, man, you're going to be blessed in this life. And then when you pass from this, you're going to be blessed in the kingdom. You're going to go there. And you'll be happy here and over there. And that's what happens here. Why? Because it's bona fide. It's not a boner. It's not bonehead stuff. It's bona fide here. So this stuff works and will work for anyone coming into this. Look, every one of you an example that comes here regularly. Look at Sim now. Sim is coming regularly. He's getting through all his little cobwebs, right? He's starting to get it, man. And he's feeling happier, right? Wow, yeah. I really like you guys, man. See, that's because you dialogue, you associate with devotees, you talk to them, make friends, confront your little issues with them, and get over them gradually. And more and more blessings and blissings and ecstasy. This is the best. That's why I can't help it. This is the best path in the world. I've never seen another path like this, nor will I ever see a better path than this. Why? Because this is God's choice path. He loves this path. That's why it's here. Lord Chaitanya gave us a choice, like a filet mignon type path.
You know what I just thought of? Remember, Green Acres is the place to be.
Yeah.
I just thought of Glory Das or Amazing Grace Place is the place to be.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know why that just popped in my head.
Give up all these other.
It is. This is the place to be. It's the
you followers, you should give up your gurus and now you're going to be in a real action story, man. You're going to bless your gurus by coming here. Otherwise, you're in darkness, they're in darkness. Where are you going? You're both in darkness. Come here, get some light, man, and then you go talk to your guru and maybe you'll listen. Who knows?
And not only do you get all that benefit, but it's a real swashbuckler. So you're going to have fun too along the way. Like it's not dull. It's a fun time. It's a good ride.
People,
we keep it spicy.
Yeah. Look, a lot of devotees over in the UK. It's like really late over there, still here. Must be interesting, huh? Yeah. Truth is like that.
Oh yeah, it is late for them. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we like to keep keep it real here. Keep it real, and yeah, and yeah, just keeps going on. Yeah. What else, Amy? Anything else you want to share?
Just that I'm so appreciative. I have so much gratitude for you. I have so much love. I mean, like unconditional, just like everlasting, like a flowing fountain of love for you and for this sangha and for everything that I get, that not that I get from it. That was a stupid way to put it, but all that I feel and I experience from it. It's just it never ends. It's so, and it gets better and better. Like from the moment I started until now, it just got better and
Yeah.
better. And it's like going on like a wild, like one of those like water slide
Yeah.
rides, like a roller coaster, but water slide
Yeah.
ride. Like you hit some bump, like doo, doo. Like it's just awesome the whole time. It's a ride, and I am so grateful that I got the opportunity just to be a part of it, because there could be another like parallel universe where I never clicked on this link, or I never stumbled upon you guys. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't have developed all these amazing
Mhm.
friends. You as my guru, I would have known nothing about this. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the luckiest girl in the whole world for just stumbling upon you and your
Yeah.
friends,
Yeah.
basically, and the friends that you continually to make, which I feel like, because we're a
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
So I'm just so happy about it. It's really it's so makes me really stoked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Except thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Everybody.
You're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome? What can I say? It's just my way of being me.
Yeah.
That's you. That's you saying that. What can I say? It's just my way of being
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. What can I say? Yeah, we have a good time here. Yeah, this is
That's
great. I
true.
mean, I would never imagined having this kind of life and friends. This high quality, and in this time, people they really need this. Otherwise, without it, it's just miserable existence. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, we see where this goes. It's very spontaneous, and it just gets better and more inclusive. I mean, it's open. I mean, anybody can come. Of course, everybody's going to be at different levels with this, and some people. I can't help it. There are a lot of insane people here. Can't know what the best thing is. What can I do about that? This is the best path, man. I'm not ashamed to say it. No, what about my path? Well, your path is not the best path, but it's maybe all that you can figure out or understand. So, go for it. But this is the path. Everybody universal. This truth applies to everybody because we're all built like this. We're all meant to be transcendental devotees of God forever. Everybody, even you lizard people out there with a lizard body and lizard mentality and all that, you are like this with the transcendental Lord. Whether you accept it or not, and you just want to eat me, no problem, because the me you want to eat is not here. Well, it's here for a time, but it's not in your jurisdiction. All you can eat is this body. This is going to go today or 30 years from now, who knows, or 100 years. Maybe, we regenerate. I got to do more fasting, though, to do that. I don't know. Well, I'm actually fasting every day, at least one meal a day, usually. Okay, so why don't we break the huddle for a little while and go about our business here? Yeah, I saw a nice. I
Okay.
saw on Netflix yesterday because on the plane I wanted to watch something, so I downloaded something I wouldn't do. There's a kind of a cute, fun little what is it? A little TV thing called Waves. Waves, if you want to check something out. It's cute about a football team. A woman takes over. You know, has to deal with these male patriarchy thing. She had to, and she finally does it, and everybody starts to respect her. It's a really good one for the women. get you inspired.
It's a It's a movie. It was a
No,
movie you
it's a
saw. It's a movie,
TV series on Netflix.
a TV series. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll just Google it. It'll come right
Yeah,
up. Waves. Got
exactly.
it. Got it.
It's a stupid thing. I don't know.
I'm checking
Sometimes I
it out.
like these lighthearted things. Stupid, lighthearted. You know.
I know you used to like the Barbie and Ken
Yeah,
cartoon things. Remember?
it's about, yeah, yeah, I mean, the world needs a bit of a lightness thing. Lighten up a little bit.
That I like to watch Care Bears things. Like I agree with you, but then again, I'm me. But I love that you like that too. I feel like it makes me relate to you more
Yeah.
because you can see things behind what's there. You see meaning behind it, and I do that too. I see all deeper meaning
Yeah,
behind
you know
it,
what I see
and you do
in
it
this
too.
thing? I see playful relationships. People they're in a lila, but it's playful. I like that. It's like that reminds me of Vrindavan. Vrindavan's like that. There's a there's a
Yeah.
there's relationships going on, but they're playful and it's interesting, like that. So it reminds me like
Yeah, and it's all good. It's like it's all good in the end. Like I like that. I like that idea that
yeah,
it's,
it's all good.
yeah, I know. I think I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
and
Yeah.
it is all good. See, this is the real one. The others, that's the problem. It's all good in the end. Here we have a happy, never-ending story. Now that you can't get any better than that.
That is absolutely exactly well put. Yeah, we have the never-ending
Yeah.
story. And we've always said that, right? The story just it keeps going and
Mhm.
going. All these different ways, these different and
Yeah.
it's glorious. It really is. It's this is the Lord's mind,
Yeah.
his imagination, right? I don't
Well,
know.
it's always like when people don't see God has to be in it, in the story, either directly or indirectly. If he's indirectly in the story, like in the way of the world, that story has an ending, and it's iron like, and it's full of happiness and distress, and the happiness is temporary and the distress is temporary, but it repeats over and over again. So it's a kind of a miserable existence. Actually, this is this is a whole nother level. This is the perfection of our soul's relationship with God. There's also a story, and it goes on, and it's very juicy and always auspicious. What we do here every day is adds to our auspiciousness. It's like true money in a bank account.
Yeah.
Something that lasts forever.
And
Yeah. What?
yeah, and auspiciousness means just that good things keep coming. Good
Yeah.
fortune, auspicious. It's like all good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah, just in case anybody doesn't
Yeah.
know what that word means. Yeah, it's just all good things keep prosperous,
Prosper.
like good fortune
Yeah.
type of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
prosperous. Type of
Yeah, that's
growing.
why I like the stories in the Bhagavatam. It talks about the truth about the our soul and its relationship with the ultimate supreme soul. Krishna's prosperous metropolis in the Bhagavatam, first canto, the prosperous metropolis of Dwarka. It was prosperous only because people believed in Krishna. They loved Krishna. They were related to Krishna. They would think about Krishna even when he was gone, just like we do when he's gone. Well, he's not really gone, but the Yoga Maya makes it appear that the Lord isn't gone. It's a loving consciousness, true love that lasts forever. That's what we're cultivating here. That's why this keeps getting better and better, and this will win out. As long as the devotees are here, there'll be victory. It's always that. It has to be, man. This is God's work, man. He's in here. This is God's heart. And if he wants, and he does, he wants devotees. He wants people to be blessed now, and not to be miserable and suffering in this thing because of lack of true knowledge and logic and this kind of happiness. You people, you will not be losers, but coming here, man, you're going to win, 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 and win forever. Leave those fucking gurus, man. You can do it. You know, I'll preach to you the truth of the Bhagavatam, which will give you the power to do it. Bali left his guru who was adverse to what? What we're showing here. Shuddha Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti. You can leave Narayan Raj because that place there is against real Bhakti. We have the real Bhakti here. This is, you're caught up in the divine illusion by the words of your leaders, all of them. They are not who they are. They're not who they think they are. Well, yeah, they're who they think they are. That's it. It's a thought. It's not a divine emotion of this relationship. Yeah, you could leave it. Then you're following the real Bhagavatam. Look at the wives of the Brahmins left your Narayan Raj people. You know, your guru, look, you only have the symptoms of that at best being fasters and regulative devotees and all of that. The wives of the Brahmins in Bhagavatam left those husbands, man, to get the ecstatic Christians. You got that set up again. Here we got ecstatic devotees of Vrindavan here. You know, you can leave them. Bhagavatam, don't tell me they're teaching you. I'm teaching you real Bhagavatam here. You can leave them. You know, anybody hear that message? I mean, I know a lot of people won't, but some will. You know, that's the real Bhagavatam. Bali Maharaj left his guru who was adverse to ecstatic devotees like here. That's why we gotta show the ecstasy. We gotta teach about the ecstasy, and then people can show their true colors that they're against this, and that's your leaders. Anybody out there following that? You know, you're following people adverse to the real God. We present you real God. He's very ecstatic, very enthusiastic, very logical, very clear, man, clean and auspicious to the max. Right. She inspires me. Such this is, see, that's why you got to come more, so I inspire me. My friend of Vrindavan friend. With Amy, it's always, you know how these people, she loves me not. She loves me. With Amy, she loves me. Oh, she loves me. Oh, she loves me. And she loves me. And she loves me. And she loves me. And she loves me. No, where's the knot? No knots.
Never. There's never a knot. Every petal is I love him. I love him. I love him. Every petal.
Who can understand this relationship? All right, man. Let's break the huddle a little bit and see where the life goes, and we'll be back. Yeah. Thank you for coming on there, Amy. Keep doing more.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me.
And
Thank
just
you.
notice how you feel
was-
afterwards too, during your day by doing this.
Oh, I do. Believe me, I notice that kind of stuff. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know what else to say because I'll just gush.
Okay. All right. We'll end it here. Thank you for coming, everybody. It's been a very good show today. Very good show.